go. Hello, everyone. Let me know if something fails again. I really hope we don't have a Spyro incident while we're streaming here. I'm not playing a game right now, obviously. I'm just here to chat and do a little bit of catch up. It has been a while. My stream quality is good. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. Alright. Well, it has been a while, guys. And I apologize that I have missed on so many vlog video updates. Let me hop on here. When was the... I don't even remember. When was the last one that I did? Let me do it like this. My videos. See, vlogs. The last vlog I did was May. No way. It was May. Wow. That's insane. Yeah, May, June, July, August, September. We're now in October. It's been 4 months since I last did a vlog stream slash vlog video. So it's been a while. There's been a lot that's happened. Work, I think most of all, my biggest thing is I was just slammed with work all summer. Extremely busy taking care of shows and taking care of upgrades that are happening at my job. A reminder for anyone who doesn't know, I am a lighting technician and a lighting designer for a local theater here in town. And yes, I was super busy. Let's see. If I were to try and do a quick breakdown. Also, by the way, real quick, the office is still a complete mess. Speaking of busyness, it's getting sorted through. You may not have noticed the sound panels, the extra sound panels in the background before. Part of that is I am going through and getting more card boxes filled. Trying to get all that decluttered and organized. Anyway, side note over. Super busy with shows, things at the theater. We had a company come in who's in pretty much for 2 months, 2 of those 4 months, June and July. We had a company come in and they put on 4 shows, so obviously that was 4 shows happening all at once. Rehearsals during the end of August and then shows during July. And it was crazy. We had other stuff in August too. We had another show that we were finishing up there. But it went well. I got through it. We have a lot of new upgrades. Yo, dog! Hey, Spenny, how are you? Oh my gosh, I miss you so much, Spenny. You are a dream come true every time you hop on. No joke. A dream come true. I'm doing a vlog right now because, after 4 months of being gone, I thought I'd get back on and do another vlog video. Look at me. Hey, thanks. Thank you. Hey, thanks. Oh, thanks. I miss you. He misses me, guys. If you missed me, type in the comments below. Anyway, that was that was a bit ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, shows were crazy. Shows were good. We had that company come in. They put on 4 shows. We did La Mancha, Avita, um, uh, a straight play called Love Letters, which was really cute. That had Clarence Gilliard in it. If anyone knows who Clarence Gilliard is, he is a actor who also works in Vegas now. So if you've seen like the first Die Hard movie, he's in that movie. Um, Really great guy. I always love working with Clarence Gilliard. He is such an amazing person to work with. So we had a good season, and then after, oh, and the fourth show we did was a show called Almost Maine, which if you don't know the story of Almost Maine, go look it up. It's actually a very great story. Great little short stories that are compiled into one full play that take place over one night in a little settlement uh, in the state of Maine. Really great show. And of course, Men of La Mancha. For anyone who knows me, that's like a big part of my life in my history. And Avita, I also grew up with Avita. Um, so that came in. They had their season, and then after they left, we had a local children's theater company come in, and they put on a production of Beauty and the Beast. And my goodness, that show was insane. With the first company with the 4 shows, that was crazy because it was 4 shows happening all at once. And my theater just started using these moving lights. So if you've ever gone to a concert or you've been to like a Vegas or a Broadway show and they have these lights that like move in positions and you like see the lights like go up and hit people's faces in the audience that you'd see at like a concert. We just got our first set of those. They're not as nice as anything you may have seen in today's shows or movies and stuff. They're like 20, 30. They're old lights. But they're cool for us. We've never really had anything like this. So that was new for us. That added a new level of complexity and intricacy. Is that a word? It's a word now. Complexity and intricacy to those 4 shows. And then on top of those moving lights that we also had this children's company. They always bring in fun, crazy, elaborate, technical things to play with. So we had our brand new moving floodlights, I'll call them, and we had to get all of those working and operable. The company brought in they had some nice newer high quality moving lights, so we had to get all those installed. They had strobing sequences involving those lights and many of other lights. They had pyrotechnics. They had a lot of pyrotechnics. It was insane. My jaw dropped watching all the pyrotechnics they had. They had a flying system where they had to levitate one of the kids in the air for the transformation at the end of the Beauty and the Beast story when he transforms back into a human. Spoiler alert, by the way, if you don't know the story of Beauty and the Beast, I don't know what to say. They've made 2 movies now over the course of my lifetime, so yeah. But anyway, they had pyrotechnics, they had flying rigging, a bunch of our moving lights. They had a few of their moving lights. They had little dinky moving lights as well. We had to get this truss system hung that one of the other technicians handled all of that for the most part. I actually didn't help with a lot of the truss system. It was just crazy. It was a lot happening technically for this show. They brought in crazy subwoofers that just shook the entire theater whenever the beast would growl. It was incredible. and crazy, and I loved it. It was great. We had a good time. That happened. Let's see, where's that take me? I mean, I'm being very vague and broad, like with my topics and details of what happened, but it's just because like so much happened. It would be like a 3 to 5 hour long stream just talking about everything that happened these past couple months. So I'm not gonna go into all that detail. Um, Hello, how are you? Hasana99. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. Hasana99. Hello. Um, Welcome. I'm doing my vlog because I'm so late on vlogs by like 4 months. Does that little emoji mean I got it right? I hope so. I hope so. Um. So, anyway, uh, yeah, shows came in. That was crazy. I think that got us through June, July, August, and now and we just finished September. We playing Spyro? Actually, okay. Are we playing Spyro? So when I was streaming that, I do not know what was going on. Something was either going on with my internet and the weather, or I heard that there was just problems with Twitch overall, with multiple streams. So I'm gonna get to that in more detail. But to sum up, I am not playing Spyro. I have finished Spyro, and I believe the last video for the entire trilogy has come out as of today's stream. And for anyone watching on YouTube, that will have come out yesterday, because this stream is going to get uploaded for tomorrow, for October. So I am not playing Spyro. I'm going to get into that in just a sec. But I have some other stuff coming up. That's going to be great. I'm excited. September. September, I think September was just interesting month. I never got around to streaming slash doing a vlog, mostly because we had just finished all these shows. I was super exhausted. We as soon as everyone was out of the theater, we were repainting the whole stage, making it look nice and pretty for the rest of the year, for these last 3 to 4 months, and and then we're trying to just slowly do upgrades across the building. Very non-important, boring detail. I'm doing chores at work, pretty much. Yeah. We've had some musical groups come in, some choirs, some bands, some orchestras. We have a Shakespeare Festival here in Cedar City, and so every year they host a competition for all the high schools in the area, in the state. And so as part of that, my theater helps. They hire our theater to be an extra space for students to come and perform and compete, to take classes. So we just finished that up too. It's just been small stuff since since Beauty and the Beast, and since La Mancha, Evita, Love Letters, Almost Maine, all those performances to these smaller single night events. We've had I think 1 or 2 concerts. We had a concert with Lee Greenwood. Anyone who knows who Lee Greenwood is, you can comment. Maybe put a song of his down. Fun little challenge for you. Yeah, so I've just been really trying to catch up on work, and then obviously in my home time, when I'm at home, I've just been cramming, making videos as fast and as well as I can, but also as many as I can. Hopefully you guys have noticed I have been trying to put out videos almost every day, if not every other day. And I'm trying to get back in that habit that I was in the spring before summer started. And also part of that, like I said at the beginning of the stream, is the office is a mess. It is getting worked on. There are card boxes getting filled as we speak. So head on over to my Facebook page and so on and so forth for any more information on that. But don't mind the coughing, by the way, either. I'm not sick or anything. I haven't drank water. I've just been running around all day, so I'm very winded and tired. And yeah. Anyway, I've been rambling nonstop. But I think that's pretty much everything. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow. Russia Putin. Thank you for the follow. I think that's everything to catch me up to now. Like, in a nutshell. Okay? Summary. June, July, I was working with a theater company, and they brought in 4 shows for those 2 months. And we were just working on that and getting that done and well and performed. Then they got out of there, and then we had a children's group come in, and they did Beauty and the Beast, and we got them out of there, and then I've just been, like, doing menial chores, trying to rest and catch up. Now we'll get on to videos. I don't know if I should do videos or if I should do my goal sheet, because I obviously haven't done my goals. Oh, that's the wrong page. Where did that page go? Did I close it? I closed it. Why would I do that? Good heavens me. Good heavens me, Mr. Schmee. Ba-ba-doo. No, that's not what I want. I guess since it did get brought up, I'll talk about videos now, and then we'll talk about goals and just let you guys know how I'm doing. Since May, when I last read all that information to you guys. So, if any of you were here for the last stream I did of Spyro, it was Spyro Year of the Dragon. It was the last game of the Reignited trilogy. I want this, I want you, and I'm going to put you down there. Okay, so I am not playing Spyro anymore. What happened was, and I don't know, I don't think it was just me, because when I was talking to people the next day, there was a lot of people on Twitch having problems with their streaming. So what ended up happening is I closed Twitch down, and then I hopped back onto my recording system, and instead of streaming it, I just recorded it. So I recorded the last segments of the game, and those videos are all up on YouTube, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe, or I could just double check, I believe that all of them are out for people to watch. Yes, so the last video for Spyro came out today. So if you guys want, you can all go watch those videos, and hopefully enjoy them. I really had fun playing Spyro. If you watch when you watch the last one, you'll see me. I kind of am just rambling about the games, all 3 of the games, but I really did love all 3. I remember some of the stuff with the first 3 games on the PlayStation, on the original PlayStation, on the PlayStation 2, and I vaguely remember the graphics, and when I was making thumbnails for all the videos, like, I would see some of the old images from the games, and yeah, it looked so bad back then. It looked so bad, but I loved it as a kid. Like, it didn't bother me at all. I'm dropping magic cards on the floor. Anyway, yeah, so, like, I was so impressed with the Reignited trilogy and everything that they did with those 3 games. Yes, I did struggle a little bit with Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. But all of that is Hunter's fault. Okay? All of that can be pointed and blamed at Hunter. Alright? I still stand by what I said. Hunter is the worst. The absolute worst. Not so bad in Spyro Year of the Dragon, but still not as great as Agent 9 on that last fight, which you guys should watch. Because it was a big deal. It was a big deal. Hands down, though, Spyro 1, Spyro the Dragon will always be my number one. Like, I loved Spyro the Dragon. However, I had a lot of fun making all 3 games worth of videos. I really hope you guys enjoy the crazy edits that I did, especially by the 3rd game. That was the first game. You can kind of see a little bit of me like playing with how to zoom in and how to make cuts and how to do fun little things like that. But by the 3rd game, I'm doing tons of silly, crazy stuff all over the place. I have little Mario memes and sound effects. There's one. Let me know if you guys catch this. But there is something involving. There's a bit involving where I talk about Game of Thrones in Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon, and I want to see if anyone can get what I did with that bit when I made that edit. If you do know, put it in the comments below, and I just want to see like if anyone can get what I did. I had a lot of fun editing the Spyro 3 game. Yeah, it was fun. But as much fun as I had with the edits, it was very time consuming, and that doesn't really bother me because I enjoyed every minute of it, and I would totally do it again. But it was time consuming. What I want to do is I want to know what you guys honestly think about how I did the edits, if you enjoyed it or not, if there were things that were like, why did he do that? It was so weird and random. Like, I want to know those things just because the whole purpose of making these videos is so I can learn these skills and be able to apply them. And I want to be able to make the best videos I can. However, for this next segment of games that I'm going to be playing, I'm going to be probably just taking more of a simple approach and not doing a lot of edits for it. The biggest reason for that is because I want to get through as many games as possible and still be able to provide good quality content for you guys. But there are a lot of games that I do want to play, which leads me into October this month. I am hopefully going to be doing a stream later tonight. I'll post something about it as soon as I'm done with this stream. I am going to get better at posting beforehand when I am doing streams, so that way you guys can be here and I'm not just like, surprise, it's a stream. Because that you know, that's not great, and I want to be better at that. I have these thoughts and then I go brain dead for a hot second. I don't know why. So October, I have some stuff that I want to do. I'm gonna keep playing Final Fantasy 15. I have no intentions of not finishing that. I do plan on going back and continuing that journey. But there is a game coming that I want to get prepared for, and to prepare for it, I'm going to play the game that came out right before, even though it's not the first one in its franchise. You may know where I'm going with this, you may not. I'll give you a hint. It involves some deities who get mad at each other, and they like fight a lot, and there's like a guy, and he's got like these 2 swords. And in the game that I'm gonna play, he's got like an axe. He's got the axe and the 2 swords and like a little kid with him that's just annoying and joins him on his little journey. And I'm going to be playing God of War this month. My goal is to play the God of War 4 game in preparation for God of War Ragnarok. For anyone who doesn't know what God of War is an incredible franchise that came out many years ago with its original trilogy and Ascension and all the other subsequent games pertaining to those original three. And then in, what was it, 2018? I'm going to check. God of War. Wah, 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 wah. It looks like 2018. Yeah. Yeah, 2018. Okay, great. So, in 2018, they they made a new God of War game where they continued the story of Kratos. And again, if anyone doesn't know what God of War is a pretty violent, fighting, adventure, aggressive game, but it has an incredibly deep and emotional story. The writers of the original three games really just told an incredible Greek tragedy, in a sense. And it's very well done, and they continued the story very beautifully into God of War 4 or God of War 2018. God of War Ragnarok or God of War 5 is going to be coming out in November. I believe it's November 11th. I will just double check here. November 9th. Nice. November 9th is when God of War Ragnarok is coming out. And I really want to play that game when it comes out. It looks fantastic. I was really surprised and blown away by the Norse mythology and bringing that into the God of War universe, which was all Greek mythology. And I'm very excited. But to help prepare for that, I'm going to play God of War 2018. And that's part of one of the reasons why I'm not going to do as many edits for that game, is because I want to just be able to play it, make the videos, get them out to you guys to watch, and then we can all enjoy Ragnarok together when it comes out. So, I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy 15. Those videos will still come out now that I'm done with the craziness of Spyro and Summer. But I am going to try and quickly go through God of War 4 to prepare for Ragnarok. Having said that, I do also plan on playing the other 4 games that I have currently. I have the original trilogy, and then I also have Ascension, which is kind of a prequel to the first game. So I'm going to play them in order once I'm done with God of War 4 and God of War Ragnarok. So we will get the entire story. If you're like watching this way in the future, and you're like, Michael, I've already watched all 5, all 6 games. Like, what are you talking about, bruh? I've already done it. Then good for you. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, share it with others so they can watch it, because it's a great story. I know a lot of people can be very, very against those games because they are like violent games. But it really is an incredible story. I love the God of War story. It's very well done. So I can't wait to play it, and I can't wait to play it with you guys in the very near future. So when and if I am hopefully streaming later tonight, that's probably what we're going to get started. So stay in tune for that. I will post something on the social medias, so if you're not connected to those, go to any of the links that I have. On Twitch, I have the links in my banner. On YouTube, they're all down in the description below. Especially follow the Instagram or the TikTok, because I post all of my shorts, my reels and stuff there to those platforms. Yeah. So much stuff. I have in the works, I'm going to be doing something fun experimental. Since I'm not going to be worrying about editing too much for God of War, I am going to be doing something else that will involve some fun edits, so stay in tune for that. Also, it is October. It is the year of the time of the year of the spoopening. And so, as was done last year for Halloween, I will do a Halloween stream, and we will be playing a scary game, which could also be the starting point of another saga playthrough. So I am going to go through, and I'm going to go through all the horror games that I have currently available to me, and I'm going to see which ones I want to play from that. Or if there's a game that you guys really recommend and I don't already have access to it, I could get access to it and then play that for Halloween stream. Hopefully it will be a long stream, at least 5 hours is what I'm hoping for, just like it was last year. And I hope you guys enjoyed Outlast 2. Minus, of course, the second episode that I did for that one where the stream was just terrible. I have no idea what happened with that recording, but here we are. It's okay. Yeah. So I'm going to go through and pick a game to play for Halloween. So look forward to that. I will have something ready to play on Halloween for a stream. Stay tuned for that. I think that's a lot of what's going on right now. Let me see. Oh yeah. Let's talk real quick. So that's what's going on game wise. In summary, all right. Let's do this in summary. Right. I've talked about what happened in the past. I did a bunch of shows over the summer, and then I did a lot of catch up as far as like cleaning and organizing and repairing of the theater after all the craziness of all the shows. So that's done. Now I'm going to play God of War. I'm still going to play some Final Fantasy, but I'm going to play God of War and get all of that out as fast as I can in preparations for November when we all are going to be playing God of War Ragnarok. So I hope you guys join me for that because it's going to be so good. I cannot wait. It looks phenomenal. I listen to the God of War 2018 soundtrack like all the time. I love that music. It's so good. Now let's talk. I'll just quickly go over, because the whole purpose of these vlogs is to help keep track of when I am continuing on my goal sheet. If you guys remember that all the way back in May when I last talked about it. So, here's the issue. Let's see. January, March, April, May. Oh wow. So this I pulled up the most recent digital copy of my goal tracker up, but it doesn't have any of the stuff that I updated from May. So all this information is a little wonky just because I was so busy with work and trying to keep up with video content that I just lost track of updating the progress sheet. I'm going to make this in a way so I can still see you guys. So I can still see the chat, so I can see you guys. Alright. So, I guess we'll just start at the top. So, vlogs. I've done January, February, March, April, and May. You can all go and watch those. They're literally this. They're this video. Just chatting with you guys and seeing how you are all doing, letting you guys know what's going on in my life, how crazy it is. So I've done up to 5 months there, and then this will be number 6, even though it is October, so it should have been 10. Anyway, so we will be at 6 after this is done and uploaded for tomorrow. Or today if you're watching on YouTube. Um. Oh wow. Okay, so my next one is, and many of you back in May, we like I talked about this. There are going to be a lot of these goals that I have surpassed, and that's okay. I'm going to leave them where they are, because next year, now that I have a gauge to go off of, I can better set a goal for next year, because this next one I definitely have surpassed by a lot. So, um, I wanted 52 uploads. Those are just video uploads, including these vlog videos on my vlog playlist. I wanted 52 uploaded. As of, let's see, if this digital copy is a month off, then this is as of April, because May it was physical copy and I don't have that copy anymore. So this was as of April, all this information. Okay. As of April, I had 64 of 52 videos. I don't remember exactly when I started uploading Spyro, but I can tell you that Spyro 1 had like 32, has like 32 videos to it, and the other games have roughly like 20 to 30 videos in each playlist. I'm not gonna bother looking. Um, so anyway, so I'm, cruising on that goal. Uh, yeah, 64 52. That goal has been met. I mean, I've probably doubled it by now, and I will have definitely doubled it by the end of this year, if not tripled. So we will see. Um, let's see. As far as streams, ooh, did not do so good on this one. I wanted to do 26 streams this year. I have only done 8 as of April. I'm pretty sure I did 2 streams in May, which is 10, and then I technically tried to do a stream like a week ago, so I'm gonna count it because I did try. Which was 11, and this is 12. So 12 streams out of 26. That means I'm going to have to do a lot of streams to meet that goal. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. One game or movie. Alright, so I have not had... rather, I have not put any time towards it. Unfortunately, that's really bad on my part. I have nothing to show for that right now. And that is just my fault, for not putting in the time for it, because I've been putting my time elsewhere. 52 posts on other social media. That was just kind of in general to do that, but I've finally figured out a system. If you follow me on TikTok or on Instagram or on Facebook or Twitter, I am getting a system down where I can upload things in an efficient manner to make sure everyone's being able to see the snippets from my videos, to see all the cool things that are going on with my other social medias. Have you guys seen, speaking of which, have you guys seen, if you haven't, go onto Instagram and go onto TikTok. There, when you go watch my stories on Instagram and TikTok, I have these new little follow my social media little story snippets, and they have video game music tied to them. And they have these cute little cool animations with like video game backgrounds and stuff like that. All of those animations are made by Ash. Ash made all of those. I put in the music, but Ash made everything else for those little clips. So I am super grateful to Ash for that. They look incredible. I love them. I hope you guys do. I hope you guys do too. There we go. I know how to speak. I love it. She did an incredible job. She has some more stuff that I'm going to be using for my other social medias as well. So stay in tune for that. She did a great job. I'm very happy with it. And obviously I love her to bits. She is my angel. So thank you, sweetie. You're the best. And go check them out, everyone. Seriously, go check out the stories. If you go onto Instagram, you can like look at the highlights, and they will be on the highlights portion. Like all of my little self promo ad things, in progression of when I first started making them to when Ash made hers. They're all there. Go check them out. They really look incredible. I can't say enough about how great they are. I love them. Anyway, as far as posting on social media, I wanted to do something at least once a week, which is about 52 weeks. So, as of April, I have 56, so I beat that goal. And with all this new stuff that I have, go check it out. I should have at least 100 by now. It's insane. So, I have business cards. I don't have any printed out right now. They're cute. They're dorky. They need work, but they're cute. I like them. I've given out quite a few too. Thank you guys for all the cards that I've given out. It's mostly been through people buying. Again, like I said earlier, I have a bunch of cards, playing cards, Magic cards, Pokemon, so on and so forth. I have a bunch in my house that I'm trying to de-junk. Frankly, I'm trying to get them out of my house. So I've been selling them in these boxes, and every time someone buys a box, I put a card in there. And so I really appreciate that from you guys. That really helps me a lot. It helps declutter my office, and that money is great because it helps, goes towards getting things for the office, getting things for the channel, making progress to making you guys better content, which is what I want to do. I want to make enjoyable and cool videos for everyone to enjoy. So, subs. Okay, now we're at the point where we can actually see numerical differences. As of April, I had 37 subscribers on YouTube. That's not what I want. This is what I want. So, let's see where we're at now. Also, can I just say, has anyone seen anything about the Disney Arcana card game? Speaking of cards and stuff, has anyone seen anything about that? Because Ash and I saw stuff about it like a day or two after the announcement at the expo, and I'm really upset that I missed it because they were selling promos for this new card game that Disney is making, and they were selling them for like $50. But I hopped on eBay, and people are selling them for like so much money, like I don't even remember what it was, like 300, 3,000. I don't know. It was a big number. It was insane. Oh my goodness. I'm so sad I missed out on that. Not even just because it could probably be a fun game to play when it does come out next year, but just from like, that's a lot of money for a couple of cards. It's increíble. Now, where's my dashboard? Okay. Alright. So, 37. My goal by the end of this year is to have 50 subscribers to my YouTube channel by the end of this year. And I have 43. 43. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, this last like 28 days of posting videos has really helped a lot. You guys have been tremendous in your support. I just need 7 more to hit the goal. So if there's anyone you know who would be interested in the content I make, it's gonna start focusing mostly on video games. That's another thing I'm gonna talk about as well. But if anyone is into that, is into fun filming, edit ideas and concepts, stay tuned for that. Share it with your friends, and seriously, hit the subscribe button. That helps so much. Hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. You can dislike the video. Like, go for it. Just just totally rag on how terrible I am. And how could I have not gotten the hunter levels done on the first time, because it's a children's game and it's so easy. Whew. You guys should definitely go watch Spyro, because there were some times where I just was getting a little upsetty spaghetti, if you know what I mean. So anyway, 43 subscribers. Seriously, thank you guys so much. Thank you. 43 is incredible. I'll use my phone for the next one, because that'll just be faster. Don't play the Spotify music. Let's go. Let's see. We're on Facebook. Facebook is a place where people have faces on books. Maybe, maybe not. But that's okay. I don't know what I'm singing, but that's okay. Where am I going? This is my personal account. I don't want to look at that. I want to look at my other account. Any day now. Does anyone know that song? I did know that song, and now that I've just sung it, totally forgotten it. So I'm asking as a friend and as someone who needs help, please tell me what that song was. Also, my phone is being very slow. I guess while my phone is loading, I'll quickly talk about this. So, for anyone who loves trading card games, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Digimon, Final Fantasy, Flesh and Blood, Disney's Arcana. If you're into that, let me know. I do have card playlists on my channel. I do not know. I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what your thoughts are about either continuing that or focusing just on the games. And if it is something you guys want, but you don't want to see the video game stuff, you just want to see card stuff, I make a different YouTube channel where I just do card stuff. Is that something you guys would be interested in? Do you guys... I mean, I've only made one video, but I made the video explaining, like, the basics, like, starting to explain the basics of the rules for Magic the Gathering, like, from the rule book, and explaining what it's saying when these rules are saying do this or do that, or this is how that works. Is that something you guys are interested in? Let me know, because if that's something that is worthwhile to make for you guys, if that's something that you guys are going to watch, then obviously I'll make it. But if it's something that you guys are like, I want to watch it, but I don't really care for the video game stuff, then like that's in consideration for me to make a separate channel, one that I can, try and figure out how to do 2 channels at once. Make a video for this, then make a video for games, make a video for a deck tech, make a video for another game. So, yeah. Type in the comments below about that. Give me a thumbs up if that sounds like a good idea. Hit that like button. The more I know, the more information I have, the more I can, use to figure out what's the best course of action. Anyway, back to my goals. Where are we at now? I need to look at my community. Where's the community? Where's the beef? Where's the beef? Oh, I think I just clicked on the wrong thing, but I saw what I needed. Okay. Just double checking. No. What? Where in the world can I find this information? You can tell I really prepared for this stream because I have the information up and ready for you. Ha ha ha. Ugh. We're gonna get there, kids. We're gonna get there. We'll get there when we get there. There we go. 94 followers. I have 94 currently, and as of... Oh, I've lost a follower. I'm at 94 currently, and I had 95. So, ooh, that's not good. Still almost 4 times what the goal was, which was 25. Don't worry, next year I will goal appropriately. TikTok. That should be much faster to find. Let me just turn down my volume here so we're not blaring music or silly videos while I'm in the middle of streaming. Go into my profile. 42 followers of 31. Wow! Holy cow! That is a huge increase. Thank you guys. Thank you. For the follows on TikTok. That's really great. Especially because I do post a lot. I do post the daily videos for the videos that are coming out. I post things for the stories on TikTok and on Instagram just to help get the name out there, you know. So thank you guys so much for following that. That is a huge help for me because it means that you guys are there and you are seeing what's coming up and coming out, and then hopefully you're going to YouTube and then watching the videos that are being referred to. Twitch I can just check on here. That one's not too hard. Twitch.com. Twitch.tv. I know what I'm doing. Oh. Silence me. It's like, what is making that noise? Where? There we go. 35 followers. And I have 33. Okay, a little bit of increase. And I did see, obviously I saw at the beginning of the stream, the newest follow. So thank you so much for that, everyone. And I will be getting better at prepping when I do streams. Now that the summer is done and I can like start to game plan my entire year on how I want to do things with my theater schedule, I'm going to be better at making sure you guys are getting those Twitch notifications in advance to when I stream. So, and if you don't follow me on Twitch, go follow me on Twitch. On Twitch is where you're going to see all the raw footage from my gameplay that I then take and then edit to the final product. So if you want to see the raw footage and you want to be part of the experience when I'm going through these games, Twitch is where you need to go. That's LilmacGaming 1 on Twitch. Instagram. Instagram. We had 28 as of April, and we currently have 32. Nice on. By the way, just so you all know, my original goal for these was like 25 followers on all of them. So all of these we've surpassed, and I'm very grateful to that. I'm going to up those numbers for next year according to how everything increased this year. But we did have an increase on Instagram, so I really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys are enjoying the content I'm putting out there onto the social media, to the other social media platforms. I'm trying to do it so it's not too much of a hassle for me with all the other stuff I'm trying to do, but also be able to like steadily put out quality content for you guys to be able to watch and to view. I have 44 followers, and I had 41, so an increase there too. Thank you guys. Twitter is the only one that I don't do a whole lot on right now, besides uploading, like when I'm going on to Twitch. So if you want to know when I'm hopping on to Twitch, Twitter is where that is at, as well as the Facebook page. So go to those places when I'm going on, or on Instagram and TikTok I will be posting when I'm going on. And I'll do that on Facebook and Twitter as well, but we do have an increase there, which I am very appreciative of. Thank you guys so much. All right. Yeah. My next one is I am trying to sell these cards for my personal collection, just trying to get them out of my house. So my original plan was to sell $50 worth of cards this month, and I surpassed that goal just this last month. So that's going well. I don't even think that's something I'm going to really worry about as a goal for next year. That's just going to be like a steady, like, it is what it is kind of thing. It's got its ups and its downs. But that's been going great, and I really do appreciate all the support that you guys have given for that. As far as card-related stuff, I do have decks that are completed, that are made. Again, please let me know in the chat, in the comments down below. Give me a thumbs up if trading card content is something that you want to see me make. I have had fun making those in the past. I wouldn't mind continuing to make those, but it's one of those, do I spend time on it? Do I spend time on a different channel for it? Or do I just kind of set it aside and it's something you guys can see on like my personal stuff and some of my Instagram posts and stuff like that, rather than on YouTube itself. So please let me know what your guys' thoughts are for that. I'm still buying cards. I'm still making decks for cards, and I'm still having a great time. I'm playing with my friends almost every week. Obviously schedules are crazy, but I'm having a great time. I'm loving it. Anyway, that's it for the updates to my goal list. Pop at the back. I am going to be wrapping up this stream here just because I have dinner plans with my wife. So yeah. I don't think there's anything much else to say. Let's see. Let's do one more in summary. How about that? In summary, summer was crazy. We did 4 shows in August and July, June and July. We did 4 shows all at once. August, we did 1 show, but it was crazy. I didn't mention this earlier. Not only was it crazy, like technically everything that was happening for that show, but there was the most kids they've ever had in that company. They kind of let as many kids in the community in, right? And you're thinking, wow, okay, this is what we're talking, like, what, 100 kids? You know, that's a lot. You know, that's 100 kids. You know, no, they had 247 children. 247 children in this cast. It was huge cast. Wow, and they did a great job. But it was a lot of kids, and it was a lot of pyrotechnics. It was insane. I keep bringing up the pyrotechnics. I actually didn't operate those. I ran a fog machine and I pressed a button to make the lights strobe. That's all I did. I made the scenes and the show pretty. And actually one of the other guys was a co-designer. So all the complicated stuff I let him design. Like, it was actually pretty easy on my part on the retrospective. in hindsight, it was pretty chill for me, but there was just a lot of technical things that were going on that made it crazy. But it was a fun show. So anyway, 4 shows, then 1 crazy show, a bunch of little shows, and then some maintenance in the building. On top of all that, making all 3 Spyro games, 3 games worth of content was insane. Please go watch the Spyro videos. Let me know what you think, because I had so much fun editing them. There were some edits that I loved making for those. Definitely go check out the Game of Thrones reference that I made, and then watch and listen very closely to that segment and see if you can figure out what I did, because I want to see if people can get it. So while that was all going on, I made the Spyro videos, and now I'm gonna start playing God of War, which I am personally very excited about. I love God of War. I am going to be figuring out a Halloween stream game to play. I've already had a couple suggestions given to me. I'm gonna look at those. I'm gonna look at the other games that I have in my collection, and pick something from that. And we're gonna have a fun Halloween. Hopefully, you guys have a fun and safe Halloween as well prior to the stream. But I hope you can join me after your festivities. And yeah. I am gonna cut back a little bit on the editing just so I can make the God of War videos as fast as I can to prep for November. There's some other fun stuff that's happening later on this year that I'm not gonna get into too much, but when it's all done and prepared for you guys, I'll get into it. Just some fun stuff that I can't wait to talk about. There's also a fun project that I'm going to look into doing over the course of October that hopefully I'll be able to have out by Halloween. But I'm not going to say anything about that. That's going to be for you guys to have to wait and stay tuned for. So, yeah, a lot happened, a lot is going on, and a lot is going to happen. So, thank you guys for being here with me today. Thank you for hanging out. I am going to end the stream just because I'm going to go eat some din-dins. And then hopefully I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back and we're going to start God of War. It is October, so we're going to start God of War 2018 or God of War 4 or God of War the Asgardian edition or God of War the Norse edition, whatever you want to call it. And we're gonna play it. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I can't wait. It's gonna be a blast. So, thank you guys so much for watching here on Twitch, or if you're watching on YouTube, thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Twitch, LilmacGaming 1, Lilgaming 1 for Twitch, and then just Lilmac Gaming for YouTube. My little insignia is still the same. I may be updating that. Probably for the new year, I'm going to update a lot of things for the entire channel and for the brand. I'm going to update a lot of the looks and make it look more appealing to a grander audience. So, stay tuned. Follow, subscribe, like, comment, share. Let your friends and family know. And let's have some fun. I can't wait. It's going to be a fun last couple months till the end of the year. I really am praying that work doesn't get too crazy again, because I don't want to miss another vlog. Because I want to keep you guys up to date. I want to keep myself up to date on getting my goals reached. So, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to let you guys go. And enjoy your day. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!